What's up, YouTube? Happy Monday. Get that Monday over with. Got a video here, some interesting stuff. Starting with this Marge Simpson station wagon. That's from Johnny Lightning. Metal on metal, rubber tires with tread. Thing just glides. Nice little casting. Alright, I wanted to show this. I picked this up yesterday at the old Walmart. Now I know I've been critical of Auto World's wheels, but that is a significant step up. Not just the wheels, but the tires. Maybe it's just me, but the BF Goodrich tires look so much better than the Goodyears. That is just awesome looking. So, without further ado, I'll crack some Matchbox cars. Not necessarily going to do it on camera. You'll just have to take my word for it that I'm cracking them. I grabbed this. I think I might have it, but I don't know for sure. So, one last look at that gorgeous looking 67 Ford Mustang from Auto World. Alright, so I think I have it, but I don't know. And for $1, I'll take a chance on it. Nice little Lotus. It looks really good in this flat black or satin black. Nice detail. Matchbox really does a nice job with the licensed models. I hit up a Dollar Tree today on lunch and got lucky because they had just hit a fresh case of Matchbox. So I grabbed both variations of this, even though I already have the motorbike variation. I don't have this spare tire variation, so awesome addition. This is a really cool van from Matchbox. It's a Chevy van, so it is licensed. And it is sweet. Very cool. So I picked that up. I got another one of these. I'm not going to open this one though. I already have a couple open and I just hoard the rest of them. This one though, when I got the Mercedes 6x6, the day that I got that, I was going to grab this, but the other guy that was there grabbed it before I could. I hate to say this, but actually, I really don't. It's 1 to 67 scale. This might be the nicest mainline Matchbox that Hot Wheels has, or that Matchbox has ever put out. There's a lot of talk about this Skyline with all the detail. Look at this thing. That's a mainline. Brake lights, exhaust. That's all Tampa detail. Man, that just looks killer. And unlike Hot Wheels, where you usually only get it on either the front or the back, Matchbox hooked it up. Look at that. That is so money. So we got the SRT Challenger. Look at the detail. Those tampos look so freaking good. That is almost hard to believe. Look at they even put tire tread on the tires. Look at that. Now it doesn't go all the way across the tire, but it's enough to give it the effect, you know, and still allow for it to be pretty aggressive on the track. And you got little fog lights. That is a sick car. And you have rally stripes on the hood. So this is 3 passes on the Tampo press. And maybe the nicest detailed car we've seen from Matchbox or Hot Wheels in the main line. Unbelievably nice. And those wheels, you know, just to top it off, very, very cool. Very nicely done, Matchbox. Alright, now we're going to get to the good stuff. Found one of these today on my way home from work. Do not have this one. This is the only one I don't have of all of them. Now, I only got one. I only got one of each release. One color of each Gone Fishing release. I didn't get both variations. So now with the Blazer, if I ever come across the other one, I would definitely get it just because I love the casting. It is very, very nice. I mean, this thing could easily pass for a Greenlight. It actually looks a lot like the C10s from Greenlight. Obviously, it's the same truck, just a little bit different wheelbase, a little bit different. I mean, from basically here forward, it's the same. God, that looks so good with those BF Goodrich. Now, I wish they weren't radials. I wish they were all-terrain or something like that. But, not going to complain. Check out that front end. That is very, very, very nice. Ton of detail. Now, these are pricey at Hobby Lobby, which is the only place I know of at retail where you can get them. And they sell them for $17.99. But if you use your 40% off coupon, you can get it for, like, you know, just under $11, which I think is a pretty fair price. Maybe a little steep, but it's not too steep to keep me from buying it. God, this casting is just killer. I love the wheels. I should have brought my other one out to compare. The detail is so much nicer on this one. And the details are great on that other one. So let me see if I can get this hood open. Pretty sure it is an opening hood. There we go. Got a black radiator. Ah, it just closed. It doesn't open very good. It like springs back closed. Dang it. Can't really see it very good anyways, but really nice wide tires. They're slicks, which kind of bugs me. On a truck, you should always have some kind of off-road aggressive tread, but I'm not going to complain. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is probably a 9 in my book. The top is a separate piece, but they do such a good job mounting it that it's very hard to tell. I mean, just look at how good that looks. You've got the K5 badging on the quarter panel. You've got your side indicators. The rocker panel's detailed. The leaf window is detailed. The door handle is detailed. The gas cap. That is just so nicely done. Nice job, Johnny Lightning. Nice job. I think I like this as much or better than those Internationals. Such a killer piece. Okay, now we're going to get on to the mail find. So I bought this from an eBayer who had one feedback. Now, if any of you do eBay, or if you've done eBay for any amount of time, by the way, not that anybody cares, but here's the boat. Seen one, seen them all. I don't really care at all about those boats. I just want the wagons and the trucks. But anyways, if you've done eBay for any amount of time, if you find a new seller, their stuff that they're selling really doesn't ever bring any kind of premium because of the lack of trust or the lack of people knowing. So I always recommend to people that are new to eBay, that are new to selling on eBay, to hold your valuable stuff, sell your cheap stuff in the beginning to build up a history of positive feedback. Because if you don't and you start selling your expensive stuff out of the gate, you're going to cost yourself money because people are going to be afraid to bid on it. So with that said, this guy had one feedback. He was selling this lot of 6 cars. They're all Johnny Lightning. I think it's from Dukes of Hazzard R4, Release 4, and it's the entire set. So, let's take a look. It's nicely packed, which definitely like to see. Doesn't always happen with eBay. Actually, very nicely packed. So yeah, it's R4, so I'm assuming that's Release 4. Yeah, that little car is cool. So this is the Black Tilly 2, 1967 Ford Mustang. It's a pretty cool car. It is a flat black, or I guess some would call that maybe a satin black. Not sure if I'm going to open that one yet or not. Probably I will. This one is really cool. This is the State Police 1977 Dodge Monaco. Now, it's not Roscoe's car. Holy damn, that light bar is sick. Now, this one I'm definitely going to be opening. That light bar on this thing is awesome. These Monacos from Johnny, excuse me, they're not nearly as nice as the Greenlight Dodge Monaco. They're a little bit smaller. Greenlight runs probably closer to 1 to 67, but they're still nice. All right, so this one here I already have. This one I will be selling. A couple of these I'll be selling. I'll be putting right back up on eBay. So this is the Chevy Vega. Carnival of Thrills, 1971 Chevy Vega. And since I've already got that, I have no need for it. So I will repurpose it. I will trade it or sell it to acquire something else I'd rather have. Because these cars, even the most basic Johnny Lightning Dukes of Hazzard cars, sell for about $20 a piece. Here's another one that I have. This one I think will sell more than that. This one is actually fairly desirable, and I think I just showed this in a video. This is the number 44 Buick Grand National race car. Awesome car. I've got it loose. I had the White Lightning. I've showed that in a video back before I sold it. But awesome car. I've got a buddy that I think might be interested in that, so I'm going to set that aside for him. This one here is another one that I absolutely do not care for. And the only reason I don't is because it's a Zinger, and I really, really dislike Johnny Lightning Zingers. I do not care for them whatsoever. But it sucks because otherwise it's an awesome car. It's one of the cars I really like, being a Roadrunner. So this is Daisy's Plymouth Roadrunner. It's a Zinger. I'm pretty sure it's a 1972. Might be a 71, but I think it's a 72 Roadrunner. And if it wasn't for it being a Zinger, I would totally throw it into the collection, I'd crack it open and enjoy the heck out of it. But being a zinger, don't care. And then the last one, and the reason I bought this, now I just showed a video, it's real recent, it's probably one of my last 3 or 4 videos, where I featured the 2 Johnny Lightning General Lee cars that I have. I have a dirty version and a clean version. But there is another version out that has a push bar on it, and it's got nicer wheels. And it doesn't seem to show up on eBay as much as the ones that I have. So when I saw this as a lot, I bid on it. I bid on it at like probably midnight, and there was only like 7 hours left. So it was going to end early in the morning, which is never a good time to end your auctions as a seller, because people aren't really on eBay in the morning. So you're not going to get that last minute rush. So I bid on it. It was like $52 for the 6 cars. And I almost made it to the finish line, but I got outbid. It was like 83. So I figured I'd pop it up to 100 because I still know that's a fair price. This General Lee by itself is a $50 or $60 car. The Grand National is probably a $30 to $40 car, and then the rest of them between 20 and 30 a piece. So it was definitely well worth it. But this car is the reason why I wanted to do it. And it sucks because it's from like some remade TV show or something with 3 actors I've never seen or heard of. But the car is totally sick. Totally sick. And I am going to crack this one open. Not going to do it in this video. But let's see. Warner Brothers. Copyright licensing on the back. See if we can find a copyright date. 2008. So this is like, I think this almost has to be RC2, right? For 2008. Actually, that could be maybe. Oh, I don't know. Chrysler registered. Yeah. Used under license to RC2 brands. So it is RC2. Now, this one is metal on metal. I think my other ones are too. I just think those ones are painted. But I'm going to crack this open in another video and do like a detailed showdown or showcase of it. God, I'm almost tempted to keep this one on the card. That is a beautiful car. These wheels are so much nicer than the ones I have. Plus, these have the white wall, white letter BF Goodrich radial TA tires. And otherwise, I'd say they're pretty close in detail. So, I'll show that one. I'll show it a little bit closer here. I'm going to have to open it here soon, or else I'll change my mind. And that doesn't happen very often. But this thing is awesome. And these are very, very hard to find. Not because they're so rare, although they are. I think the other ones I have were limited to 10,000. This one doesn't have that marking anywhere on it. So I don't know what the production is on it, but it's not so much that they're rare, although comparing it to like a Hot Wheels car, it is. It's still in the probably in the tens of thousands for production. But the reason that they're expensive, it's a combination of a couple things. Number one, there's a lot of demand for General Lee cars. And number two, people that have these cars don't come off of them. They keep them in their collection. They don't pop up on the market as often as a lot of other cars. And then the whole thing with the flag that happened, you know, that spiked the price of these. So it's crazy. But I'm glad to have this one. It's going to go really nice with the other two. And I've got a nice little stack here of other cars that I'll crack open as well. So, pretty much that's this video. Love that K5 right there. Love it. I was going to do another video for some 100% Hot Wheel cars. Big old heavy Cadillac hearse. Awesome little Ferrari 250. That's a very nice detailed car. Check out those wheels. This is a Hot Wheels car. And then this thing is also total beast. Another Hot Wheels car. 100%. 100% awesome. Enzo Ferrari. What else did I want to scoot by? How about the Marge Simpson wagon? That one's pretty cool. This little gremlin. I need to find one of these with rubber tires. This is a new addition. I actually grabbed this at Toys R Us yesterday. Pretty cool little car. See, this is what I love about Johnny Lightning, is these little oddball castings. Either that, or it'll either be an oddball casting, or it'll be a popular car like a Torino or even like a GTO, but it'll be some crazy year like 1973 Pontiac GTO. I love that kind of stuff. There's plenty of 69 GTOs, plenty of 67 Camaros, plenty of 1970 Roadrunners. Hardly any of these. I think Johnny Lightning might be the only company ever to do this car. If you have any of these and you're willing to trade them, please let me know. I will trade heavy. Not interested in zingers, but if you have any regular, any color, rubber tires, plastic tires, doesn't matter, I will trade heavy. Here's another beautiful car from Round 2. Round 2 is killing it right now with the stuff they are putting out. Just killing it. And if you look at their strategy, very, very smart. They're limiting. I don't agree with all the recolors. I really wish that they would like scale that back and try to expand their licensing. But the quality of the stuff that they're putting out, and they're limiting this stuff from like 1200, you know, sometimes 16 or 1800. The Gone Fishing K5 is limited to 2004, which I think is a little bit high. I would have liked to have seen it under 1500, but whatever. It's still cool, and I still like that. I like the limited production. It's good for the hobby, despite what a lot of you may think. I know there's a handful of you out there that can't stand that, but in the grand scheme of things, it's really good for the hobby. That's an awesome car. So there you have it. Let's take one more look at this gem from Matchbox. Mainline Matchbox, and it fits right in with the 100% Hot Wheels and Johnny's. That is crazy. Oh, look at the Roadrunner. It's falling. If any of you want that Roadrunner, let me know. I'll trade it or sell it. I'm looking for... Also, I have 7 Tomica Limited Vintage cars that I'm going to part with. Honda Prelude SI, Toyota Supra Pace car, the Prince Skyway Skyline wagon, a couple of Datsun Bluebirds. So let me know if you want those. I'm looking for older retro entertainment Hot Wheels that I need. like Smokey and the Bandit, both the car and the truck. I need both Ferris Bueller cars, and there's a handful of other old releases that I need. Also would consider old Johnny Lightning castings, like the oddball castings, like those 81 Malibus, or the Toyota Land Cruiser, or these Chevy Blazers, or the International Scouts, the Tahoe, stuff like that. Anything from like the mid 70s to the late 80s in Johnny Lightning, I'd be interested in taking a look at. So let me know. Maybe we can work something out. And other than that, thanks for watching. I'll be back. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that tonight. I might crack these Johnnies open tonight, but if not, I'll see you in a day or two, and we'll crack some awesome Dukes of Hazzard cars. Thanks for checking it out. You guys have a good night, and I will holler at the next video.